So this here is what we call the finish coat, or the top coat. It's a much finer sand mixed with lime again, sometimes at a 1:1 ratio or a 1.5 to 1, and you can see it's a really nice creamy material. And this stuff goes quite a long way, so a 25 kilo bag will do 3 square meters. And this is the material that we put over our floated surface. So we have scratch coat that's been scratched, our float coat that's been floated with a wooden block, and then a devil float over the top. You would then just scrape the surface down so you don't get any lumps of larger aggregate. And then you spray the wall down to control suction. And when it's ready, you just lay the first coat on. With top coat, we tend to do it in 2 passes. So we'd go over the whole wall quickly, maybe a 1.5 mil thick coat, right the way across the whole wall. And then we let that pull in or suck in onto the wall, go and have our lunch, come back and put the second coat on. So I just lay this on quickly. So you're putting it on nice and thin. It's like icing a cake. It goes a long way. And this is where your customer starts to think the end is in sight. And because lime finish is white, it's amazing what a difference it makes. Just transforms the room when you put this material on. So this has been compressed, it's been flattened already. So I have a perfect surface to plaster on now. And you can see just how quick it is. So long as you've done all of that proprietary work, it doesn't take long. So then at that point, you clean your tools down, go and have a cup of tea or whatever, and then come back in a couple of hours or an hour or so just to see how it's stiffened up, how it's pulled in. Then we'd lay another coat over that. Or alternatively, if you were just looking for a cottagey undulating wall finish, you could sponge that off and it would be finished.